Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. I hope that you're having an incredible day, and for today's video I have something quite a bit different prepared for you guys. I am celebrating two things that are very important to me. For one, I finally passed the 700 subscriber mark here on YouTube last week. And another thing that I am celebrating is the fact that I have been able to upload one video every single week since I started here on YouTube, which was a year ago. So to celebrate these two things, I'm going to be doing 30 things you didn't know about me video. And these are things that I haven't shared anywhere else, not on social media, not on my blog, and not here on YouTube. If you have seen my videos before, you probably already know that I rarely talk about myself, so I decided that this would be a good opportunity for me to share a little bit more about myself and for you to get to know me better. If this is your first time here at my channel, welcome. I am super happy that you found me. Consider subscribing because every single Friday I share a new video with art tips, drawing and painting tutorials, and general encouragement for beginner and intermediate artists. And if you resonate with any of the things that I'm going to be sharing today, my list of 30 things you didn't know about me, please leave me a comment in the comment section below. Alright you guys, let's get started with the list. I have one older brother, and he literally treated me as if I was a boy until I was around 13 years old. I start my day every single morning with one hot cup of ginger, lemon, and apple cider vinegar tea, and I have been doing this for almost 3 years. Being the daughter of an American father and a Mexican mother, I have been 100% bilingual since I was very tiny, to the point that I don't even know which my native language really is. Y si no me crees, puedes venir a visitarme en Monterrey y te puedo invitar unos tacos y podemos platicar en español. All throughout my childhood and teenage years, I was always a student who never ever spoke in class. I do my best to stay away from sugar and candy. I do love chocolate, but if I eat chocolate, it has to be the darker kind with little to no sugar in it. There are 3 types of people that I just can't tolerate, and those are liars, hypocrites, and people who think they are better than everyone else. And this means that I hate pretty much 99.9% of politicians. I had my tongue pierced when I was about 21 years old, and I had that thing in my mouth for about 2 years before deciding to take it out. I'm kind of self-conscious about my hands because they have lots of little scars all over them, and I'm never able to keep nail polish on, so this makes YouTube videos a little bit difficult to film for me. I've been known to wake up screaming in the middle of the night due to nightmares, and this usually happens when I am under prolonged periods of high stress. I never had wisdom teeth, which means that I never had to go through that horrible surgery, even though everyone in my immediate family had to get them removed in their early 20s. Even though I am a pretty calm and low energy kind of person during the day, I do enjoy high intensity workouts and routines that leave me pretty much drenched in sweat. And if I don't sweat in any way, I feel that I didn't really work out at all. I don't really wear dresses, and in fact, I find them kind of uncomfortable. I tend to faint whenever I have blood drawn, and the last time that I had to go get blood drawn My husband told me that while I was fainting, I was actually convulsing at the same time, which is kind of weird. So my brain is very weird when it comes to blood, cuts, and that sort of thing. I hate small talk, but it's not because I'm afraid of talking with strangers or anything like that. I am super interested in people and talking with other people, but I would just much rather get into the deeper, much meaningful conversations right away instead of talking about trivial stuff. I am way too honest for my own good sometimes. I never had the dream of getting married or having children. I didn't really feel like getting married until I met my now husband, and I still don't want kids, and neither does he. Even though I completely appreciate nature, I am 100% a city girl, and I cannot stand being in nature for prolonged periods of time, which means no camping for me, thank you very much. I only have one addiction, and it's coffee. Before starting my online business journey, which was about a year ago, I barely used social media at all. You will never find me with no eyeliner on unless it's a complete emergency or my house was burning down and I had to run out with no makeup on. I am 100% a rock type of girl, and you are never going to find me listening to dancey pop music either in my car or whenever I'm working or whatever. I really like my music to have actual instruments in it. I'm never ever bored. I need to have my bowl of oatmeal every single day, and if for some reason I wasn't able to have it in the morning, I'll have it later on in the day or even for dinner. I was actually born in Waco, Texas, but I moved to Monterrey, Mexico when I was very, very young, which is where my mom's family is from. I am 33 years old. I am 100% a cat lady. The only subject I ever failed in school was algebra, and to the day I really hate math, and I tend to tune out when numbers come up in conversations. My first job ever was at a Jamba Juice in San Jose, California. When I was a little girl, I went through a phase of exclusively drawing killer whales. To finish up this list, I'd like to share a quote with you that I resonate with a lot at this point in my artistic journey and my life in general. And it's by one of my favorite authors, Chuck Palahniuk. Palahniuk's books are definitely not for the faint of heart. Most of them deal with pretty gruesome topics and are definitely not for the general public. But when I am not reading self-help books, which I totally love to do nowadays, I love to read literature and watch movies and even my music to a certain extent. I like it to be real, I like it to be raw, and I like to feel something when I am reading or watching a movie. I like to think. And this is probably why I am so attracted to Palahniuk's writing style. It makes me think a lot. It contains so many quotes that kind of help me get perspective back, and I have a ton of his books. 3 of my favorite books being Diary, in which the main character is an artist and you get to see the creative artistic life in a very different way, and the other 2 are Invisible Monsters and Lullaby. Okay, so here is his quote, guys. You can deny your possibility to succeed and blame it on something else, or you can stop living as a reaction to the circumstances and start living as a force for what you think should be. Alright everyone, so that is it for my list. I hope that you enjoyed this video and that now you feel like you know me a little bit better. Don't forget to leave me a comment in the comment section below. Let me know if you identified with any of the things that I shared today. Do like this video. I would really appreciate it because it helps my videos get in front of more people. Don't forget to subscribe so that you can keep hearing from me, and see you next Friday.